You wake up every morning and immediately think, what does my boss need? What does my family expect? What will people say? You plan your day, your choices, even your dreams around other people. But here's what the Stoics discovered 2,000 years ago. A life built to impress others is a life you're not actually living. My name is Kashif, and in this video we're going to talk about one of the most powerful shifts you can make, learning to live for yourself, not for others. Most of us are living on autopilot, chasing approval. We pick careers our parents approve of. We post on social media to get likes. We stay in relationships, jobs, even friendships, not because they fulfill us, but because leaving feels like disappointing someone. The philosopher Epictetus, who was once a slave, understood this deeply. He said, "Make the best use of what is in your power, and take the rest as it happens." In other words, the only thing you truly own is your own will, your own choices. Yet most people give that away freely, every single day. Core teaching, dichotomy of control. The Stoics gave us a framework called the dichotomy of control. Some things are up to us, our judgments, our desires, our actions. Everything else, other people's opinions, social media comments, your family's approval, is not up to us. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Living for others means surrendering the only thing you actually control, your own inner life. And when you do that, you become emotionally dependent on people who are just as lost as you are. The 3 signs you're living for others. List format, relatable examples. Sign number 1. You can't make decisions without asking for others' opinions. Every big choice, a job, a move, a relationship, you need 5 people to validate it first. The Stoics would say, consult wise counsel, yes, but the final voice must be yours. Sign number 2. You feel anxious when people are disappointed in you. Not guilty, anxious. Like your worth depends on their approval. Seneca wrote, "It is not that I'm brave, it is that I know what to value." When you know your own values, others' disappointment loses its power. Sign number 3. You've buried your own dreams to look responsible. You wanted to travel, to create, to start that business, but it seems selfish. Here's a Stoic truth. Neglecting your own nature is not noble. It's a slow betrayal of who you were meant to be. The Stoic practice. Actionable exercises. Practice 1. The evening audit. Each night, ask, did I make one decision today that was truly mine? Not for approval, not for fear. Marcus Aurelius kept a journal for this exact reason. He called it self-examination. Practice 2. The imagined observer. Epictetus taught us to ask, what would a wise, virtuous person do here? Not a popular one. Replace the imaginary crowd in your head with an imaginary sage. Practice 3. The 5-year test. For every choice you're making to please others, ask, in 5 years, will I care what they thought? Almost always, the answer is no. The Stoics called this keeping perspective, seeing your life from above, like looking down at a map instead of getting lost in the streets. The misconception. Address the objection. Now, I want to address something important, because this message can be misunderstood. Living for yourself does not mean being selfish, cold, or uncaring. The Stoics were deeply committed to community, duty, and love. What they rejected was living in fear of others' judgments. You can love people deeply and still refuse to let their expectations define you. You can serve your family faithfully and still have your own path. As Marcus Aurelius said, do not indulge in dreams of what you do not have, but reckon up the chief of the blessings you do possess. Know what you have. Know who you are. That clarity, that's not selfishness. That's freedom. Closing and call to action. Powerful close. Here is what I want you to take away today. You were not born to perform a life for other people. You were born to live one. The Stoics didn't ask the world's permission to be themselves, and neither should you. Start small. One honest decision today. One boundary held. One dream you don't apologize for. That's how the Stoic path begins. Not with grand gestures, but with the quiet courage to finally ask, what do I actually want? If this video opens something in you, smash that like button, subscribe to Stoic Forge, and drop in the comments. What's one area of your life where you've been living for others? Let's talk about it. I'll see you in the next one.